딱 한 시간 만에. 이거 어떻게 내려가는 거야? 여기로 내려가는 거야? 어떻게 하는 거야? 어씨, 아닌 것 같은데. 이건 내려가. 내려가. 내려가는 곳이 어디? 어디로 내려가라는겨? 저건도 있나? 아닌데? 어쩌라는 거야? 이거? 길이 어떻게 되는 거야 이거? 뭐야?
Damn, what was that? There ain't been active fighting here in I don't even know how long. We got bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
왜 내려가는 거야? 뭐야? 뭐가 터진 거? 뭔데 저거?
This is your 2061st reminder to keep all personal items with you at all times.
여긴 또 디자인 되게 특이하네.
Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
This station must have really been something before the war made its home here. Things escalate. Might never be something again.
어떻게 하는 거야?
The plan can wait. Our
연수를 외우고?
good subjects arrive 15 minutes early to avoid missing their tram.
맞는 수였나? 아이, 못 넘어가야지. 넘어가. 아! 내리자. 넘어가.
Attention passenger. You are running 21,027 hours late for your tram. Please be mindful of your departure in the future.
엘리베이터 타야 되나 봐.
Your patience is commendable. Please continue waiting quietly until the next tram arrives.
플라즈마 폭탄? 왜 가격이 틀려?
Folk were hunkered down here. Wonder how long they held out before. Well, best not to think about it.
엔진, 안에 뭐 있다. 나중에 와서 먹어봐야지.
We got an appointment to keep at Matriarch's Mercy. Let's just hope we don't get shelled too.
Available in standard and recaffeinated versions. A taste this transcendent can only be formulated by the Order of the Ascendant. The future of nourishment is here. Apogee chips.
Stranger, the order bids you welcome, but also warnings. In light of the recent attack on...
So it was one of our bases that got hit. Well, I'm gonna be sick.
I can't rightly say, and that is rather concerning in its own... The presiding bishop sent you. Then I'd advise making for it post-haste. The Order well, not certain about that last one anymore after the attack. Cultists, mad to the last one. They're both excessive abusive. They've also been known to pose as refugees to lure. The creatures are of the genus All our efforts add to the equation.
That's one way to become the center of attention.
Travelers are instructed to closely monitor their surroundings at all times, whilst
What is with the anomalous behavior? Stop deviating from the baseline.
Was there some other matter of import you wish to discuss? Other than, well, not certain about that last one anymore.
May all your endeavors elicit expected results.
You cannot possibly do the right thing today without knowing what will happen tomorrow. At the Order of the Ascendant, we predict tomorrow so you can have a better today. You are a necessary part of the plan. Therefore, you need to be part of the Order of the Ascendant.
Exponential increase in local population detected, and max occupancy exceeded. Non-essential persons should vacate for safety purposes.
Another refugee? All right, step forward. Just a moment. Allowing anyone. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen. Welcome. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number our seat, stay away from it, and only a fool ignores probability. Safety and probability are not at present, but that's enough. You need.
진짜이구만.
Do you believe
I remember this place before the war.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Wish. The invaders, the order defecting. There's no putting this sprat back into the camp.
Cloister is looking pretty good right about now.
I swear,
Wasteland,
it's nigh on
Life.
impossible to find decent animal remains in these
Arcadia is
parts.
doomed. Plain and simple.
Algorithmic. And then we solve for the... apologies. Typically, the abbot to show how the crabble patties are made, as it were. That is, if the meat... I am also on hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our actions. Though perhaps due to my central location, given our... According to life outside sees increased risk of starvation, inclement weather, and hostile xenofauna. Yes, indeed. We have dived, but if my data remains unconvinced, then back to it, I shall...
My soup is nutritionally calculated to sustain all bread. There is an art to cooking. Alas, I am a man of science, not art.
애들 왜 이러냐.
How long are we meant to stay here?
Ask the order.
How long are we meant to stay here?
Ask the order. I'm not in the prediction business.
Broke my nose.
The void you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago. You ought to talk to Boss Tip.
Doesn't like to.
Anyhow.
Ow. Oh, my aching head.
Word to wise, don't accept anything here that's given for free. You'll pay, one way or another.
This ain't the place to go poking your nose in other folks' business.
Greetings. Or you're dealing with more of a stay off my pal. Oh, here it sort of thing tends to cause friction between neighbors. Half the we sit. Now, how can I help you exactly? Ugh. Go on, get out of here. Scram.
You got business? No? Move on. You the fic... Don't do anything foolish.
Hello. You're the one that aided us in unveiling Agent Gap. Consequently, I'm pleased to present you purchase access. It suits myself. I enjoy the thrills of the environ. Will be why I thank you. Takes a unique sort. We beyond. We've still got folks we care about. Feast. Sub Rosa thanks you for your page. What fine contraband might I supply you with this day? Sap might, if you perhaps find yourself over that way, and perhaps make sure that the aforementioned agent hasn't been torn limb from limb. Idle bra- You haven't seen my landmine. What fine contraband might I supply you? Idle.
Don't do anything foolish.
Do me a kindness and mosey on.
왜 이렇게 오빠냐?
Look, your nose was just my noggin sure is sore.
By calculating the position of every atom in the universe, we can predict the future, control reality, and ascend to apologies. Lately, you are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by, well, if it's in the displaced's best interests. Yes, suppose I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate as I am single-handedly making a difference here. With constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, eventually every scientist. Ruth Bassar is the first among equals of the Laureate Council. She raised humanity to perfection.
What is it? Oh, new arrivals. Yes, infrastructure. Beyond me, more to the point. I am simply what you mean you'll tell me. What do you know of the exclusion zone? You see, but the ever-disruptive voice of the displaced is dead set on occupying the exclusion zone anyway. Indeed, the seer, furthermore, and I quote, "We can't have the voice of the displaced sowing disorder. Will you help us? Will you be our outside mediator? The displaced, feel free to speak with any questions before you get started?" Novice Seer Vicarage should have ample time to illuminate. I can tell you can find her outside, among her people. Stubborn, according to predictions, yes. Many people around can...
1,068.5 pardons. But as the assigned, the overwhelming majority, you may not have noticed, but the refugees do not want for food or medicine. The order of, if I can help others in need today, I shall, with the great disruption that has occurred, appreciate. My time is yours. You may prove.
이건 또 뭐야? 돌단기?
By the law. It's you. Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hope true, but the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself. As a doc, we don't have, of course, the... Yes, I can treat sickness as a... Since... Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing into his palm when he covers it at all. You see, the seat recently, I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here you are. A dashing up, strictly... Anyway, that is the seer's business. Where to begin? I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the seer predicted an outsider would find them. My thanks. The seer, now, take the datapad. With my thanks. How can I be of service? Since you aren't a ref...
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. But it's my firm belief humanity can do better.
All evidence to the contrary.
Cause trouble and I will school you. Chapter and verse.
Ah, I suppose. Well then, I read that you'd have questions about our predictive methods, correct? None of it. The Department of Predictive Analysis provide weekly prognostics reports and personalized. Of course, predictions have grown more difficult with the unforeseen. But as we close in on solving the universal equation, why I, for instance, have availed my predictive methods to our refugee neighbors in the area. There's nothing more. Engagement is admittedly rather low, but at least one member of the camp reports he has benefited from them greatly. If my own humble assertions are not enough, I trust his true. Regrettably, this is Matriarch's mercy. We all, well, I do believe.
Playlists are already aware of song followers. Interested in receiving our weekly selection of mathematical clues?
이건 또 뭐야?
Lovely day for differential geometry. Can't talk. Calculating an inverse complex sine function in my head.
You allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability? In the future, the presiding bishops. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge? Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. What, Victor? I must agree with my seer. And that may... Victor's current... Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is... Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received report... Indeed. Loath as I... As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an invest... No doubt you heard... I hate think...
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Earth Directorate agent is just a title. I'd seek to know who you are beyond that, but...
I don't dispute the need for discretion. Moreover, one more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf... Most assuredly not. It would eliminate the entire point of the ceasefire. I knew... Here, take... Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. Illuminating the path to true erudity.
A calling for those with a greater than average talent. Yes.
Seer Wiley is being too modest about his contributions.
Oh yeah? Is now a good time to talk about myself?
No, it's not like that. In fact,
I won't trouble up.
I dread the day your immeasurable talent finally propels you into the upper echelons. Oh, without why? Matriarch's mercy would not be the refuge it is without his predictions shepherding its development. That, regrettably...
Oh.
Haha, good news indeed. Oh, you...
Hope you appreciated how I bit my tongue back there with the abbot. Didn't want things to come to blows with civilians in the crossfire. Could be that he's sincere. Either way, I'm willing to stay my... Besides, ain't nobody around here better suited for investigating than we are. I prefer doing my While we're at it playing detective, we need to scope out opportunity. I can only hope they had warning enough to run for cover. If they didn't, well, there's only... Thank you. We should move on, unless you've got something for me. Sounds like your old pal DeVries was in deep with the Order. Now I don't... And as you've seen, that kind of loyalty can pose a real problem to everyone else. But we'll track her down before it comes. Fine by me.
You beheld that new rifle up at the monastery?
Speak to Abbot Newell.
Welcome. Anything I can do to assist you? Oh, of course. Apart from providing them... Need I remind you, Arcadia is at war. Alexandra, I haven't the wish to debate you on this any further. Please, illuminating the path to true erudition, rift worshippers spouting in...
We need to help the folk at Opportunity, Commander. Void the Abbot. He's more concerned with exonerating his own than with making things right.
Oh, a visit? Hello. Granted, I mostly skim. Suppose that means you're not a threat. So that's good, right? Yeah, I reckon that's good. Oh, I'll say. First time, just after lunch, wind picked up on the cliff above and dropped a few times. I couldn't. End of the day, I'm still here, and my co-occupant Ike isn't. So, I guess you did catch the part I said they'd save my... I don't know what. Anybody needs me, I'll be right here patiently awaiting my latest personalized order prediction.
Commander, you got a minute to talk? I got some thoughts on this. The number of folks seeking refuge from the war, Andes may not be faring much better here, but we could at least find enough work for these folk to buy some food. It's a tough situation, that's all I'm saying. But if the Order can't even manage tens of folk at their doorstep, they ain't gonna manage much better should they win the war. But nothing's ever... I went through this myself, and all they wanted in return was the signing of an employment contract. Now, I ain't seeing any contracts in Matriarch's mercy. So what is the Order actually gaining by doing this? The thought has crossed my mind. Anyhow, appreciate you hearing me out.
What happened to this place? Law. Where do we go now? What happened to this place? Law. Matriarch's mercy is no safer than the trenches.
Have you come to bask in the Order's knowledge? I predict that friends! Since the schism, the Protectorate have rewritten history to exclude our teachings.
Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear. Refuge, yes. Tech happen, don't have proper building material or nothing. They just make, maybe if we interspersed our requests with numbers, they'd pay attention. Seems like all they're doing.
The future of nourishment is here. Apogee chips, shelf stable and intestinally safe. Tomorrow's favorite snack is available today from the Order of the Ascendant. What you think about, you bring about. The Order...
개인장.
What you think about, you bring about. The Order advocates for no less than 6 hours of uninterrupted rumination on the universal equation per day.
An ongoing prolongation of existence in life remains in effect for all presently transiting the Golden Ridge region. Caution is highly urged. Refugees and travelers report targeted ambushment by desperate pharmaceutical-addled, chemically enhanced societal cast-offs who have succumbed to a life of pilferage and plunder. Auntie's choice troops have been espied bivouacked in trenches crisscrossing the highlands.
씨발. 살기 힘드네.
An ongoing prolongation of existence advisory remains in effect for all presently transiting the Golden Ridge region. Utmost caution is highly urged. Refugees and travelers report targeted ambushment by desperate pharmaceutical-addled, chemically dehanced societal cast-offs who have succumbed to a life of pilferage and plunder. Auntie's choice troops have been espied bivouacked in trenches crisscrossing the highlands. And although a ceasefire exists, a healthy degree of circumspection remains advised. Newly introduced invasive species deposited here by Auntie's choice have been determined to be territorial, toothsome, and aggressive. Travelers are instructed to closely monitor their surroundings at all times whilst peregrinating outside inhabited areas.
왜 또 가운데 찢어지냐?
There is an art to cooking. Alas, I am a man of science, not art.
The protectorate have only been told a
We're not going anywhere! Oh. You must be...
Yes, well, our esteemed out.
They say you asked around. Listen to folks. That's a good start, at least.
Speaking as a representative of the Order, we will abide by the
Agreed.
Mediator, I leave the fate of the exclusion zone. Speak on them.
Did he also happen to mention they were needlessly oblique and vague?
But our prediction. Forgive me. I do not mean to disrupt.
You mean that missionary type who's always talking at everybody instead of to them?
Her mission is to
She's indoctrinated.
Point taken.
You actually got the provisioner to give you the time of day.
Ah, yes. I sometimes forget Provisioner Plotnik is also assigned to minding the displaced's needs. Her role is largely proactive, while mine is reactive.
If the provisioners...
It's less of an issue of personnel as it is...
I'm all ears, mediator.
The what now?
When grievances...
That is unquantifiably absurd. And I don't see how moving into the exclusion zone will help. Unproductive is one thing. Paid don't I understand.
Yeah, anyhow. What was the good doctor's diagnosis? At anti...
That is indeed unfortunate. Collapse.
I'm guessing you're saying this wasn't an official structure. More of a hastily assembled... People are struggling to make...
I'm aghast these structures work. By my calculations, I suspect that your sympathies lie with the displaced. Unfortunate if true, but I leave the decision in your capable hands.
Finally understand what we're dealing with, huh?
Regardless of your misgivings, I ask that you follow your reason. Are we to have a...
You sure about this? I mean, talk about wasted effort on your part.
Well, if this is the fate that was augured, then I will. Please.
Not to worry, Administrant. The exclusion zone is our here. You. Thanks again, stranger. The Order won't scare us off that easily.
Are you going to be a problem? Because I have a solution that requires very little computation. Where do we go now? Another refugee camp? Another colony?
I predict with an 8. Situation will improve in time.
전쟁하러 가자. 꺼야 되겠다.
Trying to cheer you up.
Don't tell me you're one of those drones from Angel's Choice.
Oh, try not. I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from every orifice. Law, finally. If it's all, you have my gratitude, stranger. I think sickness, malnutrition, you too. Ugh. I'll try not to sneeze on you.
Hi. How do you do, Straight? Oh, it's a pity I can't lend more aid to our downtrodden What? Listen, friend. A little skill with needle and thread does not make me a qualified...
Look, this place ain't
Have it your... Before I agree to anything, I need sprat corpses. Several. And no victims of violence, please. My art depends on the quality. The term. I used to sort... Word has it, she's out north in Auntie's Choice. Fresh.
Can't say I'm fond of these lodgings. Talk about close quarters.
Just be grateful for what you have. Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders and the Order...
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders and the Order defecting, there's no putting this sprat back into the can.
Oyster is looking pretty good
Keep
right
your
about
behavior
now.
within acceptable
Devoid of
parameters.
life? No, Arcadia is doomed. Plain and simple.
밤 되니까 진짜 예쁜데? 놀이동산 온 것 같았고.
On the universal equation for day.
Was there some other matter of import you wish to discuss?
When I first joined up with, and it seems all of us were right. That relay ain't a threat anymore. But one thing I couldn't quite figure out all this time is what you were getting out of helping us. Not that I disagree with your assessment, but I find it mighty interesting that you think you got the authority to supersede them altogether. Things slid into focus for me mighty quick once we got to the relay. You were busy hunting down a fellow agent. And I thought you folk were about duty and camaraderie. Were you one of Auntie's? I tell you just to shake the ladder hard while your traitor is climbing up, and enjoy the show when she tumbles down. What recourse do you actually have? So you're out here without a boss, huh? Might not be so bad. Ain't had many dealings with the Earth Directorate. As for Ibarra, verdict's still out. He insults Auntie's Choice a mite too much for my liking. But that's the Earth Directorate's company policy, ain't it? No, I get that. Look, I'm sorry. I ain't intending to get into any grievances here. Ain't seen evidence of it yet. But maybe you're liable to prove me wrong. Anyhow, reckon we should keep moving.
Somebody help us! Anybody, please!
Emergency protocols ready. Agents, prepare for
개쩐다. 이쁜데 여기는? 조명이 좀 들어가줘야 돼. 그렇게 뭐네 진짜 씨발. 읽어보지 않았어. 씨발. 일상?
Got company, Commander.
Somebody.
Friendly kind.
Let me handle this.
They owe me 5 stems!
이거 밟으면 왠지 큰일 날 것 같은데. 아! 으악! 내가 이럴 줄 알았어. 어디서부터지? 어떻게 건너오는 건데?
Agents, prepare for combat. I'm dead without my Trina time.
Way I see it. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
Initializing socialization. How may this unit assist you? The goal, well, additional trivia. The name. Resuming hostilities.
Error. Navigation systems are... Greetings. This unit is unable to... This unit must return to Matriarch's Mercy. Searching, processing optimal path toward Matriarch's Mercy. Return sequence will be initiated. Clarification. Thank you. This unit is currently unavailable. Apologies, but an automechanical's work is never concluded.
Hostile ahead. What's the play, man?
어디서 많이 보던 느낌인데.
Take care not to slip. A fall from that height wouldn't be pretty.
Hostiles detected. Additional exertions may be required.
those who would promise us.
Now on to other matters. Another beauteous melody granted by the grace of the sun.
Emergency protocol syringes primed. Health benefits available at your request. Playing assault.
Hostiles detected ahead. Recommended course of action. Violence.
아 씨발 아직도 저만큼 올라가네? 대박치는구나. 뭔가 이 빛 처리가 굉장히 특이한데? 좀 빡세 보이는데?
This encampment does not meet Earth Directorate standards of habitability and sanitation. Ready to assist with agents' health needs.
왜 나한테 할 말 있어?
What I wouldn't give for a... Got something that needs doing, Commander?
왜 쳐다보고? 여기가 악당 본거지인가 본데. 와, 여기가 보니까 되게 이쁘다. 예쁜데? 여기는 털고 나가면서 털어야겠다. 배터리가 없네. 뭐야, 안에 되게 복잡하게 생겼네.
Engaging Aesthetics Appreciation Protocol. Ah. What a lascivious domicile and or indoor space.
여기 비싼 거 존나 많네. 오 마이 갓.
Fortifying teammate battles.
Can you spare the Hurry! Gotta hold all the adrenatine! Find them!
Standing by with life support.
뭐야,
System failure. Standing by for assistance.
There is a strange sort of humor in the onset of the first war in Arcadia's history, within a few days of my being assigned here. As far from protectorate society as possible, Golden Ridge suffers under an invading force, and moreover, it appears that our Order colleagues have betrayed us. At first, I lamented my isolation, but I've realized I was where I needed to be of service. The scores of abandoned subjects need a leader. I have enlisted the staff at these estates to help accept the first influx of still loyal Protectorate refugees. More shall come. I shall lead them out of the shadows and into the light. For the good of the Protectorate. This is my calling.
건가? 별로 좋은 것도 안 주면서? 뭐야 이거 110? 미친 뭐야 이거. 이상한 거 먹었네. 여기까지 해놓고 퇴근하고 와서 할 수 있으면 좋긴 한데 글쎄 피곤해서 못하지 싶어요. 여기까지 하고
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how
Algorithm. If we factor for random elements offsetting certain key variables.
얼마 주는 거야? 와우, 꽤 많이 주네. 아이고.
Go on. You take care now. You hear?
The paradigm is a self-centered derivative take.
Thanks to you. I'll take this. On behalf of... Now, will there be anything else? I can tend to your injuries, provided you have the bits to compensate me. Not to worry. I'm no seer, but I predict my supply...
This unit is taking inventory of its medicinal stockpile.
I'd offer a personalized order prediction, but with my current backlog, your future would have come and gone.
그러면 일단 오늘 출근 잘하시고요. 이따 올 수 있으면 오도록 하겠습니다. 빠이요.